Hello Capricorn, how are you? I hope you're doing good, and if you're not, I hope that you will. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome back if this isn't your first time. Either way, I'm so glad you're here to join me for today's reading, which is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And as you can see from the title, today we're doing your tarot predictions for the month of April 2021. So welcome. I hope you're as excited for this as I am. Just two small disclaimers before we get into it. First of all, this is a general reading, so make sure to take only what resonates and leave the rest. And second of all, I do private readings for both tarot and astrology, and my books are currently open. So if that's something that you would be interested in, I do all sorts of readings. I will leave my contact information down below. You can hit me up over there to book your private reading today. All right, but without any further ado, let's just get into it and see what does the month of April have in store for all of you, my beautiful Capricorns. Okay, so what's coming up for Capricorns in April? Okay, yeah. Was there anything else? No? Okay. I'm going to place these. Well, it never stops, does it? They're coming out quite easily. Well, this deck does tend to be quite chatty. And of course, now that I say that, they don't come out anymore. Okay. No, that's too much. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, we're gonna stop here. Let's see. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups, which is a great card to start with. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. The Ace of Cups in reverse. The Four of Wands. The Three of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Swords. The Three of Swords. The King of Cups in reverse. And finally, the Three of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles. And at the top, we have the Hierophant. And also the deck kind of split on by itself after I stopped shuffling before and I saw the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so what's going on here? There's like a lot of different things, so where's the cohesion? Okay. I'm sensing that for a lot of you, this is about romantic love, like a romantic relationship, or just your love life in general. You could be in a relationship at the moment. I feel for most of you that's what it is. You're in a relationship at the moment, or in some sort of situationship, whatever that is for you. But there's something going on with someone. And I do see that, you know, we have a really strong start with, if we read this kind of like this, with the Ten of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So there is some sort of stability with the Four of Pentacles, of some sort of commitment, especially financial stability. You know, if you're, I was going to say working together, so I don't know if some of you could be working together, but what I wanted to say, some of you could be living together. I don't think there's any, at least at the beginning of April, there's no worries about money. With the Ten of Cups, I think this person makes you very happy, and it's probably reciprocated. And I think that you could have a family with them, you could have children, or any other, you know, fur babies, whatever kind of family you could have or you would want to have, or you could very much being able to envision yourself have that with this person. So this could be with someone that you've been with for a while or not. So this will be different for every person. Although, like, the flip side of the Four of Pentacles is that sometimes it can turn into possessiveness. So there could be that kind of struggle. I do see there's some sort of like, this is kind of chaotic. And I feel like this could be what your relationship looks like, or at least feels like, in April. And this is not to scare you. It doesn't mean that like it will break or anything like that, not at all. But this could be also just chaos that you feel is within you. Because I'm sensing some of you could have like some sort of childhood trauma or past wounds from other relationships or your childhood or whatever that is. You could have some past wounds and traumas that you're still carrying with you, and it's impacting your current relationship. There's this kind of like, self-sabotage tendencies, perhaps. Or you have done that in the past and now you're scared to do that again. Or you're scared the other person will do that. Or this could be a kind of situation where, you know, some people sometimes, when they have experienced only toxic relationships, they don't know how to act in quote unhealthy or happy relationships, because the thing is, our subconscious and our nervous system doesn't seek healthy relationships by default. And I know that seems surprising, but the truth is that it seeks familiar ones. And so when we are used to abuse or toxicity or trauma or negativity in general, something healthy and loving can actually feel very threatening and very scary. You guys could be into the whole attachment theories thing, like, you know, secure attachment, anxious avoidant attachment. There's like multiple ones. You can know about that theory and identify with that. So this could be kind of like that, like you're finally, because we're starting like with a really, this is one of the happiest cards in the deck, the Ten of Cups, but then there's some sort of like random chaos here, and it's like, well, what's going on? And so this could just be like your own fears. This could be like you've been in so many bad relationships in the past and now you feel happy and you're like, oh my God, what am I doing? Or like, what's gonna happen now? Or, you know, that kind of stuff. I think you feel the need to assert yourself or express yourself very strongly for some reason. I don't know. I feel like perhaps in the past you could have some wounds about feeling stifled in your communication and your expression and your individuality, and all those things connected. There's also a need for you to put boundaries, and this could be, I'm her therapist, so this could be, some of you could have a therapist, or you've had a therapist, and this is something that you've actually talked about with them, that you want to start working on putting on boundaries, which is a very good thing. But you're very kind of unsure about this, and this kind of like, I'm getting like the aggressive clumsiness of someone who, almost like a child, right? And it's like, well, this is like, and I'm not saying this to be insulting, no, it's just like, when we do new things like this and it's uncomfortable, like, it's our inner child that's uncomfortable. So it's kind of normal that we feel at a loss. But there's a sense that you could have a fear of not being loved. Or there's a, you could need a lot of reassurance from your partner that they love you, or that they find you attractive, or that, you know, they're into you, they want to be with you, all sorts of things like that, that they don't find you annoying. And this could be it, perhaps, that like you're always kind of talking to them like, do you like me, do you like me, do you find me beautiful, do you find me handsome? This could be what that Seven of Wands is about. Or this could be that the past relationships that you had, you were so used to, oh yeah, some of you will be, it's gonna be that. You were so used to very harsh words and harsh communication and negativity from other people that you learned how to navigate that because it was what you thought it seemed to be what was normal, because that's how people interacted with you. And now you're in this relationship and you're just like, you don't know how just to simply express affection. And this is not to say that you're not affectionate, that you're not loving. It's just like you don't know how to do that naturally because it's not natural to you. It wasn't something you really did before. Or it could be that your partner is very affectionate and very loving and you don't know how to react. And so it makes you uncomfortable, not because you don't like that, but you're just like, like they just like for example, they keep complimenting you like randomly and you're just like you don't know what to say, right? Could be something like that. With the Four of Wands and at the middle of the spread, there is balance here. There is like, this Four of Wands is commitment, balance, sharing a home, creating a home. So you perhaps could be moving in together during April. That could be a thing. I heard joined finances or resources. So that could be something that you also start doing in April and or. I don't, like, what is this Three of Wands about? What is this Three of Wands about? I mean, I'm not asking you for you to tell me, obviously. But I'm so confused. Why is it there? I will actually pull a clarifier. I rarely do that, but I just want to get more information. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse here? Okay. Anything else? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay. I get it. I get it. So for some of you, and you know, we have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. For some of you, the reason why you struggle with communicating affection is because of your mother or whoever was the main maternal figure during your childhood, or the, you know, the main caregiver, the maternal caregiver. There's something about, you know, your mother could have been very expressive and she could have been very sensitive as well, but there's could be something, or I mean, it could be either extremes, either this, or you were very kind of like trauma bonding and like codependent. Because the Three of Wands in reverse, you know, the Three of Wands upright is about rewards coming and, you know, long-term projects materializing and having a grander vision. And so in reverse, it can be something that you feel like you're always expecting for it to come your way, but it never does. And so this is expression, and this is like a very maternal, emotional figure. And at the bottom, we also have the Seven of Pentacles, which is also a card of patience and nurturing, right? So it could be that you kind of never really got the affection and the love that you needed and you wanted from your mother during your childhood. And this could be the kind of trauma that you're still finding hard to process, and that's still affecting this current relationship that you're in today, because your subconscious is still seeking that approval and seeking that love, but you feel like it's never coming, or you feel like you have to put so much effort in only to get no reward, right? Ace of Wands in reverse. You want a new beginning, but it doesn't come. Yeah. And this could be especially if you struggle speaking gently and affectionately to yourself as well. I think you could also have, it could be attachment issues as well, connected to that, or different things. There's this, you're scared that you're like scared that your partner will leave you for some reason. I don't know why. For most of you, this is irrational, not in the sense that I'm judging you, or that, oh, you shouldn't feel that way. No, obviously not. I'm not going to validate your emotions like that, but in the sense that you have no tangible reason to believe that, right? This is about anxiety. And so you could be very anxious as a person. You could have diagnosed anxiety, but you're very scared of getting your heart broken. And I think that because you feel so happy with this person, as we said already in the beginning, right? You know that if this person left you, or if this didn't work out, you would feel like completely heartbroken. And you're like, I don't even know how I could like come back from that. But the thing is, you're making up all these scenarios like for no reason. Like, you're gonna make the scenario like, oh, what if my partner told me this and that, and then told me they didn't love me anymore, and then broke up with me, and then I would be a mess, and then and then it's like, okay, but the first step never even happened. So why are you torturing yourself like that, right? And I think about the Three of Swords, and yes, it can look scary as an imagery, and yes, it represents heartbreak, but this is only the 3 out of 10 of the journey. This is never the end of the journey. This is never something that you can't heal, that you can't move forward from. So even if this were to happen, yes, you would be heartbroken, but it would not be the end of your life, okay? But this could be something, I feel like you really keep that all bottled up to yourself, because perhaps you know that you have no tangible reason to believe that, but it could actually help you to open up about this to your partner or someone else that you trust. I heard don't be stupid. So this could be how you talk to yourself. This could be how your exes or other people in your past talk to you when you express your anxieties. So this could be why you don't express them to your partner, if you don't. But I don't think you have a reason to feel like they would react this way, okay? It's much better to just be transparent and open with your partner, even about like the irrational fears that you feel are stupid. Because it doesn't matter if it's irrational or if it sounds dumb, like you're feeling it, so it's valid. And it is real, at least in your mind, in your heart. And that deserves to be acknowledged. Some of you could have been with this person for a little while, like a couple of months, and you feel like the honeymoon phase is fading away, or you feel like this is becoming a bit more of a practical union or relationship, especially with this King of Pentacles that I did keep. It was the bottom of the deck earlier before I got the clarification. This could just be another fear and not necessarily represent the reality, but I do think for most of you, you're kind of leaving the honeymoon phase, or maybe your partner isn't as lovey-dovey as usual for whatever reason. Not necessarily because they don't love you anymore, not as much. It doesn't have to do anything with that, or you're not like that as much anymore. There's something about, this could have been a very emotional connection from the beginning, and now you're kind of evolving and exploring different sides of your connection and your dynamic together. And this could feel threatening at first, but the truth is that you're moving towards teamwork, partnership, right? This is what the Three of Pentacles is about. It's about making things work because you're on the same team. And also recognition. So if there is conflict, if there are difficulties, you'll be fine because you have each other. And just when you are, if you do have fights, if you do have disagreements, when you are struggling, just take a deep breath and remind yourselves, like, we're on the same team. We're not trying to win. We're trying to find the solution, right? And also you're able to recognize each other's efforts, each other's talents, each other's achievements, and that's really, really, really important in a relationship, and for both of you to feel loved. Especially if one or both of you has words of affirmation as a love language. But you know, for everyone, this is an important side of a relationship, and so this is what you're moving forward towards. So you don't really have to worry about this King of Cups in reverse energy, okay? But let's just get you some self-care. Self-care? How did I... What? It's late, you guys. I need to go to sleep. Self-care for the month. Okay. Is there anything else? Yeah. I'm gonna move you here. And last one. All right. So I'm not going to do a lot of interpretation for these because they are quite straightforward and I do want them to be. And also some of these can be done or, you know, experienced in different ways, but I want you to feel free to interpret that yourself and find your own way of doing it, okay? So these are self-care activities that you can do to take care of yourself better, love yourself better during April, and just keep yourself aligned on your soul's path, okay? So we have number 1, abundance planning. Number 50, sweet treat. Number 21, drink tea. Especially if you're doing some type of ritual with that. I'm hearing some of you have like a very ancient or like a special, how do you call that? You know, the tea service and the thing like this. The kettle, is that what it's called? Sorry. Got a blank at the moment, but you know, if you have like a really special or old antiquity or like, antiquity, what am I saying? Whatever. If you have a special tea service, especially doing some sort of ritual by using it and drinking tea from that can be really cleansing. We have number 22, energy work. So we see the chakras here. I did mention the sacral chakra at the beginning as well. Right? No, was it you? Oh no, it wasn't you, sorry. It was the reading I did just before that, but I mean, I don't believe in coincidences, so maybe I said that because some of you need that as well. We have number 31, look to the stars. And finally, number 42, read. And read fiction as well, not just informational or academic stuff, okay? But either way, that is the reading that I got for you today, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it was insightful and helpful, and that it resonated and that it was entertaining for you. So if it was, please let me know by liking this video. It really helps me out and I really appreciate all of your support, even if that's only through watching. Comment down below to let me know if this reading resonated for you. I would love to hear it. Share this video, subscribe to my channel for more. I would love to have you here. I post new Pick a Pals video every single week on all kinds of different subjects, and if you have any recommendations or requests, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. I might as well do them in the near future. I also post, as you can see, monthly tarot predictions for all the zodiac signs. So stick around if that's something you are interested in. Also, if this didn't resonate, that's okay. It can happen. I always make these in the optic of making them for all 3 sun, moon, and rising. So feel free to watch one or both of your other signs. They will all be on my channel. If you don't see them at the moment that you are watching, they will be up within the next couple of days. So make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notifications to make sure that you don't miss out on that. Okay, but either way, I'm going to wish you an amazing rest of your day or night. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you once again for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.